Hello, everybody. Guru Padmananda here, and I haven't done a post in a while. I've just been busy in the Himalayas and here in Nepal. So I'm going to try to do one quickly today, just a bit of a motivational approach. And today I'm going to talk about responsibility. And with great power comes great responsibility. But here's the trick. You cannot have great power. And what I mean by that is the power within you to unleash that true power that's inside of you, until you accept responsibility as it is for everything. And I mean everything. We have to look at the word responsibility. What does that mean? Right? Does responsibility mean it's your fault? No, we've created this image that, oh, you're responsible for this, so this is your fault. This is your fault. This is not what I'm saying. Responsibility is truly in our ability to respond to something, right? So it means how we can respond to a situation. Now, are you responsible for the homeless people outside your house? Yes, you are, because we're all connected. But it's not your fault, all right? That's not what I'm saying. It's not your fault, but you have an ability to respond to that situation, right? So when you see your responsibility as everything that's around you, for everything, it gives you greater power. When you say, oh, that doesn't belong to me, and that doesn't belong to me, and those problems over there doesn't belong to me, you've cut your power in half. You really have. So again, going back to the homeless person outside, when I walk by, I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility to either offer them a blessing, perhaps give them $5, perhaps give them just the change in my pocket, or just do nothing at all. You know, people say, here I am working in Nepal, what am I doing here? You know, well, it's a world responsibility, right? I see the whole world as my responsibility. And everything that's ever happened, from the Nazis to the Khmer Rouge, to everything that's bad, to everything that's good, to everything that's this, I'm responsible for all of it because I have an ability to respond to it, right? However I choose that is. You know, my mother, you know, she used to always sponsor the kids in Africa and everything else, get the books and that. You know, she took responsibility for some parts of this, right? Now, I'm not saying that you have to get out there and change the world or change this or change that, but take your power back, right? It's not your fault that things are like this in the world, but you do have ability to respond to things, right? And that ability gives you your power inside. When you see it all as you, and you just see it as it is, right? And nothing more, nothing less. It's just as it is, right? This is the world. I am connected to everybody. I am connected to everything, right? Only one world. You know, you talk to some people, well, I live in the corporate world, and I live in the military world, and I'm in the political world, and I'm in this world. There's only one world, ladies and gentlemen, only one world, right? And you're responsible for everything that's ever happened on this world, everything that will happen to it, because that is your power. Responsibility is power. With great power comes great responsibility. It's your ability to respond. I'm not saying it's your fault, but how you choose to respond to things, right? So if you see something in the news and like, oh, there's a problem over there, or even down the street, oh, that's a problem in Chipman, not a problem in Ormukto, back in my home area, right? No. It's a problem everywhere. There's problems everywhere. And we all have a responsibility to take what action we can. And that is, you do what you can do, right? Don't feel guilty. I'm not asking you to feel guilty. Oh my God, God's telling me it's my fault and it's responsibility. No, right? It's in your power. Your power to respond to things. The other thing I want to talk about quickly is just people ask, success and this and how do you make things happen? Well, you have to be willing to fail constantly. And when you fail constantly, often people quit because they're just like, I tried and it didn't work. But I've discovered that it's always change your approach. Try it again, didn't work. Change your approach. Try it again, doesn't work. Change your approach. How many times should you change your approach? Never stop changing your approach. If something's not working for you, it doesn't mean you throw the whole baby out with the bathwater. There's still potential there for a lot of things to work. You just got to change your approach. It's often just these 2 millimeter mindset shifts, these little tweaks that we could do in our life that will help us change. So that's my positive, I'm coming back to Canada here in 3 days, and I'm looking forward to seeing the family. I've missed them so much. Stephanie, Jackson, Josie, love you to death. And but I was feeling this today, and I just really wanted to share something with a positive message of Pathfinder Strategies today. So that's Guru Padmananda, Thaddeus Padmananda, aka Todd Holmes, and 1,000 other names I've had throughout my career and life. But that's cool. That's what happens sometimes. So God bless. Have a good week, and we will talk soon.